Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Innkeeper, and today I would like to welcome you all back to City Skylines, the city of Drunkards. I'm just doing a little bit of a non-moving intro today. It's quite nice. I feel like my fingers, or my arms, I feel sort of more free. I'm moving my arms around right now. It feels pretty good. The game is doing all the work for me now. Look at it. It's moving. It's beautiful. It's a Metropolis. Is it a Metropolis? What are we right now? No, I can buy a new tile now? Did I know? I think I recall doing that. What do we get next? Let's find out after I find out where a Metropolis, nearly a Metropolis, and then after that a Megaropolis, and then nothing else beyond that point, because apparently it just stops. So, good. Great. Let's stop Merv from eating us. I haven't really looked at these unique buildings yet. We have certain levels, apparently. What is level 5? The Science Center is something that we apparently have passed on. Oh, right. Okay, fantastic. So 5,000 full lifespans lived in the city. Right, okay. Well, that's great for us, because that's one of our requirements for the fusion power, or fusion reactor. I'm not sure which special building that is, however. I just know of it. Do I need the Modern Art Museum? I do, I believe, yes. For 50% of my population being highly educated. Apparently, we're only 18 right now. I know of that, though. So I suppose it's not something to be completely surprised of. Can't go beyond level 6. So I imagine it's sort of it's a requirement for something. Maybe it's a monument. Perhaps that's what it's classified as. Hopefully it is. That'd be really cool. But apparently it's meant to be really, really interesting. Got some trains going over right here. There seems to be a few dead people again. Probably because in the previous episode we just hoped for more dead people to come in. It's not exactly the most morbid thing I've ever done before, surprisingly. It's sort of being quite normal, really. Look, we require more dead. Well, we no longer now require more dead, but previously it was something of requirement. There we are, fantastic. The road right here is moving. There is quite a long traffic jam, however, but cars on the other side are... Well, no, they're doing the same stupid thing. They're for some reason trying to join the lane instead of just joining on that side and letting all the other cars go through, causing unnecessary traffic. It's not great, however. I really do believe I should probably make my own system here, but I don't know what. Other than, of course, we have a lot of vehicles coming in from either side. Previously, we had 2 ways to get to it. This is, like I said, sort of congregating everyone into one particular area, which is causing perhaps more congestion, but then again, it's not always filled up. This bit seems to be a bit stuck, however. Why are they stopping there? It's because some of these guys coming down here. Really what I need to do is maybe just get rid of this. It's probably a good idea, really, isn't it? I could get rid of that and then just sort of have it curve round. Because that might force people to use this road a lot more, which I prefer, honestly. They just keep using that. Maybe that's a good sort of test. Maybe we should do that. Let's delete this, as annoying as it may be, especially since this bit is connected in such a way. In fact, what I might want to do is just have that connect on this side. Well, not like that. Not with a normal road. That seems just a little bit annoying. But just something like this to make sure it's connected so people can still go around. But mostly to make sure this road... Mostly, but to make sure this road just sort of curves around like this. There we go. Just so they can get off. I'm still wondering if it's going to help or not. Because these vehicles are still going to be here. It looks like they're still going around. Maybe there's a few more vehicles going up. What are they doing right now? They're coming around, they're coming off, they're going onto this main road, which makes them go all the way back around. That might be what they're just doing right now. Looks like a few more vehicles are coming off this road. So maybe it's just sort of a little bit of teething problems. It may have solved the problem. We will find out. Unless, of course, these guys are coming back around and then through there again. I don't know. We will probably have a few problems. We have over here is having a few issues over there. We might want to just change the way they get off onto this road. Maybe have it go around like that. Yeah, that might be a bit better. I could actually go higher up, perhaps, and have it go around and onto that road. Do the same thing on the other side. Only this bit, though, just because of how many more people there are coming onto it. Or I could have an express route, so I could cut that bit off and have it go... Oh, you know what? That sounds like a good idea. Not exactly pretty, though. I won't lie about that. So what we could do is... Do we chop that bit off? Yeah, we chop that bit off. We get this bit, and we just sort of have it... It hopefully should just curve in. Let's make sure we have full freedom here. Should we go for the straight road so we can get a good sort of view? I know I can do it. I can do it, damn it. This bit is... We'll delete that. We'll delete this bit as well, just so that we can... Okay, we'll have to delete that as well. Maybe we can't do this. It's like... It's a possibility. It should be fine. And then these two can attempt to connect again, although for some reason we're having a few issues here now. Okay, we'll cut that bit off. Oh no, what have I done? I've ruined everything. Oh no, that bit can connect. Okay, good. That bit, and this little section right here. The other way around. Oh, I saw a connector. There we go. Let's see if that solves any problems. Still going to be a bit slow, but hopefully it's going to stop whatever the hell was going on before. Yep, it seems to have fixed it. It's not pretty looking, though, which is really the main problem I'm going to have right now. I might need to do something similar on the other side, just have it go straight through, and this just sort of be another connector that just takes you on that way. It's kind of cool. Although, I've just realized people on this road now can't go up through here. It's just more problems, apparently. It's not great. Can I go backspace? I can't, unfortunately. Alright, that's not the fix we're looking for. So we will stop that from being a fix, even though it wasn't really a fix. It was a complete and utter travesty, and now I've got to try and find out how to reconnect everything again. Without it looking a little bit odd. I think I fixed it immediately. I did it! Wow! Okay, well I'm happy about that. It is going to cause some congestion, however. But what I might need to do is just completely change the way it's designed altogether. Maybe they go on to two other separate roads in the middle that connect up through, like this. Might be a good idea, really. I don't think I have the room for that, though. Right, there seems to be a few more deceased people lying around. We are currently removing the dead from our whereabouts. We look over here. The crematorium availability is pretty good right now. Cemetery usage is quite high. That's alright, then. Yeah, there seems to be a lot more vehicles coming from here now. Let's double check to see how it's going down here. Oh, wow, okay. Wow! That is really bad. I think what's going on now is all the vehicles that can't get off from here. Well, no, because the only way they can get on from there is by going up here. Why is this causing so much more congestion now? Is it still... Are we still having teething problems? Is that what's hit? Start that again. Is that what's going on? Wow, this is so bad. This is absolutely disgusting. What do we do to fix this? We've got vehicles coming around here that want to go back round and through there. Should we delete this and make our own thing? I don't have anything in mind. No way to fix this anyway. It's the main problem is I need to, like I've mentioned before, get a mod that just gives me more lanes. And maybe a mod that helps with how stupid some of the drivers are. They seem to go into the left lane and then the middle lane and then go back into the left lane again. It's a little bit weird. I don't know, though. I could just delete this and then put it back on again. I could do that. It would be absolutely disgusting. Oh, we've collected the corpse there. That's good. There's a few red spots for some corpses lying around. What's going on over here? Not enough raw materials. Yeah, it's because we can't get there quick enough. Too much going on over here. Alright, so the vehicles mostly want to go this way and this way for some reason, but they never want to go up there. Right, let's just delete this and come up with our own thing. What, though? What is our own thing? Right, delete this side. Delete everything, right? Just try something of our own design. Which means this is going to be the entire episode. So, thanks for watching. There we are. It's most probably going to be the case, however. I wasn't joking. Sound like I was? No, I was not joking. Right, so let's just get rid of all these cars, because that's apparently a very cheaty way of dealing with the situation. So most of the vehicles want to come this way. That's what's going on right now. What we could do is just have it curve in that way, and then anything otherwise can just go onto one of these. If I can find it. There we go. Just go onto this. How just freaking huge they are. It's fine. I can make my own version that has a corner going on with it. So I can connect both of these together. And both of these together. And if they want to go either or, you know, split seas as it were. Split seas. If they want to go split seas, That's fine, right? It's fine. Stop saying it's fine. Nothing's fine. It's all fine. Right, so... Okay, let's make sure we have a proper curve here. Why is this curve so weird? Right, that curve is beautiful. Wow. Just, like, I love that curve. Right, anyway. These roads have got curves. I like me some of them curves. I won't lie. I won't lie to you. I will not lie to you. I'm sort of filling in, like, space right now, as I usually do. Just filler words, filler talk. There we go. So we got this going on. Kind of cool. I like it. Is it useful? Well, it's speeding things up, oddly enough. However, vehicles coming from this main road are going to have a lot of trouble going to any other section beyond it. What the hell's going on over here? People are sick. Do we have a hospital over there? What? We don't? The way I said we don't there. Something else before I continue. I need to get rid of this dam because it's costing me 4,000 upkeep. And it's producing bugger all electricity. I'm going to get rid of that. Then we're going to see some really creepy water physics take place and hopefully not destroy our map. Let's get rid of that. That saved us a bunch of money. No one really commented on that. That's because I've not actually uploaded the video of me making the dam yet. I imagine someone's going to say, get rid of that dam. It's not worth it. And don't you worry, because I just did it. There we are. I've been doing a lot more research on dams. Apparently height is key. Not something I knew of before. I don't really know how to do that on such a flat area. Oh, wow. Maybe over here. Right, I found an area. Then again, I don't think there's much of a current over there. Dams seem to be quite buggy. Why is there so much... What the hell? That's really odd to me. Well, a dam right here now would make a lot of sense. Would it? Possibly. I might need to do a lot of saves back and forth. I've been doing a lot of tests. Anyway, let's continue with our weird fix that we're trying to come up with over here. So we've got these two areas. Nice, simple, elegant ways to get around. Now what we can do is have a road coming off here and have it sliver around and do the same thing on the other side. I like that. That's kind of cool. It's hip with the kids, as it were. I'm not sure why it's hip with the kids, but I assure you it is. So from here, let's get rid of this, you know, lack of freedom. Disgusting. And let's come off from this road. Is that a good road to come off from? Maybe. Maybe it's the chosen road. We are the chosen roads. We sacrifice our, I don't know, tires. We sacrifice our tires. I don't like the way that curves in. Innkeeper, shut your fucking face. It's going in there. Damn it. No, it's not going in like that, however. I feel like I've got some sort of personality disorder right now. Like, you can even tell my voice sort of slightly changed there. What am I trying to do? Page up. So up like this. Maybe just a straight road from that point there. Maybe it's not a bad idea. Yeah, okay. And then have it curve in. We'll curve in from here first. There we go. We'll have this be a straight road. Right, how's that look? Okay, that's kind of cool. And then from this area, we can pretty much do the exact same thing. Oh, it works. Okay, good. Good. Life's good right now. I'm not sure if you're aware of this. Right, now straight line. Just do that and delete this bit and then just go a little bit further ahead. See, I know these things. Everyone right now is like, whoa, Innkeeper, you are a genius. And I'm a fucking genius. Anyway. I've just realised these don't necessarily connect in the exact same manner. My dreams. It's fine. My dreams are meaningless. We can delete that and just go slightly further down, because that seems to be where they connect. Since this one's a little bit further up. Oh, no. I would want to make it a little bit further up then. Just before it bends, by the looks of it. Which is the name of my new book. Just before it bends. I'm not sure what the image of the book at the front is going to be, but just before it bends. Watch out. Watch out, ladies and gentlemen. Just before it bends. Coming to theatres near you. I'm not sure why it's coming to theatres near you, but it apparently is. No, okay. Maybe make it a straight road. How's that look? Seems about right. So these are other ways to get back and forth. Hopefully they're not going to slow things down. Immediately slows things down. They are two very busy roads. This motorway just can't keep up. Need the 5 lanes. That's what it is. Can we do anything else? Like, we could have another road. Yeah, we could have another road, yeah. Where could we? Well, we can already see it's causing just huge problems with congestion. This side, though, fantastic. Nothing wrong over there. It's just this bit. Where do they aim on going? Where's most of our cars going? A lot of them are going up here. In fact, it sort of seems to be a 50-50 split. But quite a few of them are going up there. And then it's causing a little bit of congestion. Whoa, what's going on with the water over there? Okay, a little bit of flooding for a second, just at this point. That is very strange. Whoa! The water's very erratic right now. I was going to say erotic there. Not what I was meant to say. Before we continue onwards, let's make sure we get a little bit more commercial. We've got to make sure we pay attention to everyone. We are going to fill this in completely, even if it is going to... Well, not this side, but at least this bit and maybe the middle section, just because it's a lot less dense than the other industrial sector, so it makes more sense. It's a lot more dense. It makes more sense anyway. Out this Friday. Fly Parrot. We are going to need a new industrial sector soon. Or, of course, we could just expand over here, which is probably what I am going to end up doing pretty much right now before we continue solving our issues. There we are. I'm sort of trying to... I keep saying, oh yeah, I'm going to get some mods. Do that instead. I'm trying to refrain myself ever so slightly from using mods. Just because I feel like if I make a new series, I'll have lots of... I would try and incorporate a decent number of mods, that is. It won't be as insane as other people's series. Like, those people are just really good at designing. How's it doing? How are we doing over here? I do prefer this. It looks really nice. Of course, there's no way to get back and forth from these roads, but I'm about to do that. So just bear with me. It's not going to be difficult. I mean, it just looks like I go across like this and do the same thing on that side, which is going to look really cool. I'm really happy right now. Just so happy. Right. Let's make this side here. And this side here. Goes under the bridge. That's really cool looking. That is really cool looking. Has it solved our problems? It seems to have solved our problems. I'm liking that. But then again, it seems to be quite on and off as to... oh! Metropolis! Nice! We get an airport now. Fantastic. Where do we put our airport? We need 65,000 people. Then we can get monuments, which might be what we need to get the fusion place. Fusion place. It's a fusion place. I imagine we're still going to see quite a lot of congestion over here, but for now it seems to be okay. If we look up here, it's fine over here. It might be nighttime. It might be because it's nighttime. We're having issues over here now, however. Lots of vehicles coming off here, trying to go onto the far right-hand lane. In fact, most vehicles coming off that lane. What we might want to do is curve this off in a different way so they don't have to take a direct left like that until they get over to this road right here. Since it's a highway road, I think that's probably a good idea, although some of them do want to go that way. But we can just make an attachment there since they're all on the left side of the road. So if we delete this, we'll keep that bit sticking out. What we can do is have anyone coming down of this road to... I'd rather it if it curved in like that. Maybe I can have this side curving instead. Maybe off this bit? So if it curved in like that, that'd be fantastic. I could just make this road. This might be a bit of a cheaty way of dealing with the situation, but feels like it might work out. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. From here, maybe? And then we can come down from here. Do we cut this off completely, or is there much point? It feels like there wouldn't be much point, would there? Doesn't seem to be making much of a difference. If we cut off for a second, then it means that everyone's going to force themselves to go that way, though. They are just forcing themselves to go that way. That is not what I want to do. Now, because they're all going to come down here. Go up through there. Okay. Completely not what I wanted. Alright, let's just delete that. Just have them fucking kill themselves. That's very mean. Look, maybe they're forced... Look, there we go. Finally. Some of you want to go that way. Looks like most people just want to go to their little living quarters. The living quarters. You want to go to the living quarters? Right, now we can go down here. Make sure it's a straight road. There we go. What did I do over here before that stopped it from connecting in such a way? Maybe if I just upgrade them to these types of roads. There we go. That might solve the problem. There we go. Fantastic. And now we can upgrade them to these types of roads. That's how you solve the problems. Alright, let's see. Does that help out? They're still going to have a little bit of traffic over here. Let's have a look over here and see if there's any problems. Seems to be okay. But it means anyone that goes that way can go that way as well, I suppose. Which is why I think I should cut this bit off, because it's sort of pointless. It is pointless, isn't it? And then we can have a road going... Can we have a road going through the middle? I don't think we have enough space. So making the exit a little bit more accessible might not really work out for us. I mean, it looks like at the moment it's only working out because we got rid of a large chunk of traffic. They may have just come along because they wanted to turn around. Hope you enjoy these traffic episodes, ladies and gentlemen. It's part of the game. I mean, I enjoy traffic management. I wouldn't play the game otherwise. It's cool looking. Like a beautiful art piece. Unless, of course, it starts looking like this. Then it just looks weird. Well, not too weird. It's serving a purpose. It means anyone coming down here doesn't have to go through McGee Lane. If that makes sense. Through McGee Lane should make sense to everyone. What's going on over here? It seems like vehicles just make a weird pass around there. I'm not letting anyone go through just to stop traffic problems. It seems to be working out. That little bit on the side right there is definitely okay. Although, we're still having an issue over here. But it is moving. So, I suppose I shouldn't really be moaning too much. Ooh, rubbish collection's not great. Why is the rubbish collection really bad? I have changed the road layout, so it might be the case if I just need to make an incinerator somewhere nearby. Do we have any vehicles? Oh, yeah, okay, we got some dust carts over here. Although it looks like they might go down there instead. They do have... it's sort of limited coverage over there. Can I make a station nearby that won't be annoying to anyone? I don't think I can. The rubbish over here is really bad, though. My incinerator status isn't great. I could improve the number of dust carts coming in, but we have quite a few over there. I could just add another one on the side. I think I will do that. Can they get to that other area, though? I think that's the main problem. This doesn't really offer as much freedom as the other roundabout did. Not roundabout. The... whatever it's called. There we go. The Cloverleaf intersection. It really doesn't offer as much freedom. Which is a shame. I mean, I still need to have... Well, I've got a way to get here. But I don't have a way from this to get onto this. Which is another problem. And I could solve that, probably, by just having... I don't know how to solve that. I suppose what I could do is have roads coming from these sections to get onto here. Maybe it can come from there, up to, and then down onto this bit. Or maybe this can go up by one, just to make that easier. It looks cool the way it is. But I am missing a section, so everything else is connected to one another, other than this road and getting onto... Well, no, you can get onto that road. And you can get onto that road. Okay, maybe I should think about this for a second. So if you want to go on to this road, you can keep going, go that way, you can go up there. You can't go here, though. But why would you want to when you can pretty much go that way? And if you wanted to go that way, then you should be going the other direction anyway from where your last point was. Let me know in the comments. I can't really think of the problem on the fly. I guess I just don't have that level of... Well, rubbish is still a problem. Dustcarts, where are you? Rubbish is a massive problem over here. And over there. What's going on? Okay, let's increase budget. Let's go up by extra 10%. Since we did get rid of the dam, I think we can afford the extra little bit of dust carts coming in. Because for some reason, there's a lot of areas right now that are having issues with rubbish. We might want to make ourselves another landfill as well. We are incinerating a lot of rubbish. But it would be nice to have another area to store it. We don't have one over here. Okay. I thought we did. I guess not. We could make it right there. It's not a bad spot for it. Or we can just have another bit on the roundabout. Sort of hook off and go onto a little area where we can collect rubbish. That's not a bad idea. I don't think that would be that bad of a thing to do, really. Although I would prefer it if I could just have a little road coming off over a roundabout and more buildings. I don't think that's as good of a thing to do. We don't want that, though. We really don't want that. So if we don't want a roundabout here, we just want sort of a normal single-track road, really. Can I get away with having a single-track road there? Not there, no. It's going to cause problems. It could be off from this road. I suppose that's okay, really. It will cause some congestion. We'll see if it works out. I think that curving in is going to cause some problems. It needs to be straight. There we go. And then we should be able to get the dump there. Or the landfill. And is that hooking up to anyone? Doesn't look like it. We might be able to get a second one there at some point. We can. So let's see. Is that landfill? That is landfill. Okay, good. So landfill. This is going to help out with the rubbish in this area as well. That's something to think about. We're just trying to get more areas. Especially this section down here. There is no way to get to it. I'm trying to think. This is a good spot for landfill. It only annoys a few cars, but it means this area can be serviced. And there's easy access to pretty much everywhere. So that's a good idea. I want to do that. Off by one road. Probably connected up to this section. I could get rid of that. Oh, no, from here. Oh, yeah, that's a good spot. And then have it go on a straight path. And that should be a good spot for a landfill. It is going to annoy people because of noise. And also who wants to live near a landfill. I think this side's a bit better. Makes people unhappy, but you know what? You might be unhappy now, but you've got a park nearby now. Just some sort of bribery. We are going to destroy some of your neighborhood-friendly houses, however. But you get a park. So, pretty cool, right? Your kids are happy. But at least the people in this section can actually get the dust carts that they need. We are losing more people now. So we need to add a few more. Houses over here are still having just huge problems with rubbish. Over here we could have ourselves another incinerator. This is filled up now. I think this section could do with an incinerator, like right there. So we'll do that. We'll fill this area up with more industry. Before we do that, let's make sure to get the pipe work done. All the way up here. Fantastic. Down there. So hopefully soon, I can get some dam work done. And by that, I mean some damn fine work done. It's terrible. To apologize. And by that, I mean I don't. It's your fault. It is completely your fault. You were succumbed to the terrible puns. Can we get any more houses in here, or is that done? Are we done with this area? We can get a few more here. Can't do any more there. This bit we can't do anything. Is that really it? Doesn't feel as dense as I was assuming it would be. These roads are very much unpopulated. To the point where I feel like I can get away with just having some curves. Not in like that, sort of mostly in like this. And then we can get some more high density thrown in. Something else to think about is we can make ourselves the other monument type now. Which I think is over here. Here we go. Is this it? Yeah, the Science Center. So visitor capacity, water, electric. So inside the Science Center, top-notch scientists from all over the world work to find out more about the world we live in. Their latest discoveries have presented to visitors in visitors in exhibits. Requirement for building the fusion power plant. So we do wish to have one of these. It's got a fucking huge. Okay, it's very large. Could make it over here. Or right here. I feel like it's a little bit of a sore thumb right there. There isn't a good place for it around here, unfortunately. I need to make an area that's got people in it. Maybe right here? Oh, that's a wonderful spot for it. Yeah, like right at the end. Or right in the middle. And we can make it look sort of all nice and pretty around there. Yeah, that's a good idea. This island, drunk scientist. No, I can't do it. Drunk scientist. I'm trying to think of drunk and scientist put together. What does it form? I don't know. Science Center. Drunk Center. Well, no, because that would mean there's drunk. I don't know, drunk science. We'll just call it drunk. I don't know. Drunk Sci. Yeah, Drunk Sci. That's fine. Really boring. But yeah, that's good. So, Drunk Sci. We'll get to work on Drunk Sci in the next episode. We'll try and make it all nice and pretty. And we will name this to Drunk. What, just Drunk Sci? There we go. Drunk Sci. Drunk Sci Island. Because it's a pretty small island. It's worth just calling it an island. Well, it is an island. Got a few water problems over here. Okay, let's double check and see what's going on. Water availability. We do need to get a few more of these. We need to find a better place for all of this. What I could do is put it on Drunk Islands. Not Drunk Islands. Science Islands. We'll call it Science Islands, but Drunk Sci Island. Because it would sort of make it a little bit... Or over here. Yeah, it's a good idea. Could change it over there. What's the flow... Excuse me, what's the flow of water right now? Not that bad. Pollution is going to go down. Excuse me, I'm hiccuping a lot right now. Pollution is going to not go fairly well, though. I'm just mostly having it go down there. We'll find out. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much for watching me, the Innkeeper, play City Skylines Rubbish Manager, apparently. My rubbish situation has gone to shit. It was fine a little while ago, and now it's just going horribly wrong. I don't know why. Landfill usage is very low. Incinerator status is okay. I'll have to find out at a later date. Might have to do with some sort of traffic jam that I'm not unaware of and all the dust carts are trapped in there. May very well be the case. Or, see, there's some grey areas around here which are telling me they can't get to some spots. I'm going to muck around with this, and next episode, well, you'll see if I made any fixes. Till then, though, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much for watching me, the Innkeeper, play City Skylines, the city of drunkards. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, like, and stuff. Follow me on Twitter for updates on my channel and Twitch for live streams. I've been the Innkeeper. You've all been fantastic, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.